Besides Japan, China is one of the most important trading and investment partner for Indonesia. In this segment, I would like to present to you some data about Indonesia and China trade and investment. The first graphic will be about the total of foreign direct investment value from China in Indonesia. We're going to see the fluctuation of the investment value from Indonesia or from China to Indonesia. In 2014, the value of investment from China to Indonesia reached $0.8 million US. In 2015, $0.62 million US. The number keeps increasing from 2016 and 2017 from 2.7 to 3.4 million US dollar. But in 2018, the value of China investment to Indonesia decreased to 2.4 million US dollar only, and the total value of China's investment to Indonesia from January to September 2019 reached 3.3 million US dollar. The value of foreign direct investment from China to Indonesia in the period of January to September 2019 declined significantly, as much as 81% compared to the same period last year. The value reached 139% from total or from last year's total foreign direct investment value. But the positive growth of FDI value from China to Indonesia is not in line with the total foreign direct investment from all investor countries to Indonesia. It is decreased 3.3% from last year's first 9 months period. And how about the number of projects that have been realized from China to Indonesia? Let's see the next graphic. In 2014, the number of projects had been realized by China in Indonesia, 501 projects. 2015, 1,052. In 2016, 1,734 projects. And the numbers decreased in 2018. The numbers of projects from Indonesia to China, or let's say the investment, only reached 1,562. And so far in 2019, the numbers of projects from China to Indonesia reached 1,619 projects. And as it is known, the Indonesian government has issued a series of economic policy packages to attract foreign investment, which recently showed signs of declining amid a global economic slowdown. The Investment Coordinating Board, or BKPM, has, for example, introduced an online single submission system, or OSS, an integrated government licensing service that is aimed to speed up the licensing process, and hopefully it will give a significant impact on the number of foreign direct investment in Indonesia. So how about Indonesia and China trading value year by year? Let's see the next data. This one is taken from the Ministry of Trade data, October 2019. The trade value between China and Indonesia in 2014 at 48.2 billion US dollar. The number keeps on increasing to 2018. Seems like in 2018, the value of the trade from Indonesia and China seems be reaching the top level so far. If we compare to other year, in 2018, the number of trade value reaching 72.7 billion US dollars so far. Until September 2019, the trade value of Indonesia and China reaching only 52.4 billion US dollar. And as it is known, China had been Indonesia's biggest trading partner when China successfully outnumbered Japan since 2013 in terms of trading value. But Indonesia keeps experiencing trade deficit with China since 2008. As it is shown in the data of Ministry of Trade, in 2018, Indonesia's trading value with China reached 72.67 billion US dollar, but the export value from Indonesia to China only reached 27.13 billion US dollar. Means Indonesia experiencing trade deficit as much as 45 billion US dollar with China. And according to Bank of Indonesia's data, reasons of Indonesia keeps experiencing deficit in the fluctuation of commodities, or is the fluctuation of commodities price and global economic slowdown. Same old, same old. There are some main goods to be exported from Indonesia to another countries. What are those? Let's see the next data. We can call it main commodities that had been exported from Indonesia to some countries. We have ships, processed foods, metal, textile product, rubber and its derivatives product, diamonds and jewelry, vehicles and its spare parts, machineries, and animal and vegetable oils. That the value of the exported animal and vegetable oil reaching 1.5 million US dollar. And in macroeconomics terms, Indonesia's total exported goods represent 5.2% of its overall gross domestic product for 2018. That 5.2% for export to overall GDP in purchasing power parity for 2018 compared to 6.7% for 2014, seeming to indicate a relatively decreasing reliance on products sold on international markets for Indonesia's total economic performance. So which countries have become an important trade partners for Indonesia? Let's see the next data. Australia, Taiwan, Korea, India, Japan, USA, and China, with the the value of the trade in China, for example, 2.77 million US dollar, USA 1.53 million US dollar, and Japan 1.24 million US dollar. This one is taken from Ministry of Trade data. One of the big goals that Indonesia have to reach is increasing the growth of export value. So in the future, Indonesia can no longer experiencing trade deficit with other trading partners. And the most important thing is Indonesia is no longer depends on its raw commodities as the main goods to be exported. And stay tuned on market headlines because we'll be right back after the break.